Testament here on Full Metal Attack on WICR. You can, as always, like us on Facebook, www.facebook.com/WICR. Also, you can follow us on our Twitter page at IonaWICR. And you can also listen to, watch previously recorded clips of all of our shows here on WICR by going to our YouTube channel at youtube.com and searching for Iona Gales Radio.
I think it's WICR Gales Radio.
WICR Gales Radio. Mea culpa. WICR Gales Radio. And also you can listen to us through live365.com as well as through ustream.com or ustream.tv. We recommend you download the Ustream app so that you can listen to WICR whenever, wherever, however, whoever, whenever.
Right. Also follow us on our personal Twitters at PJ Considori
and at Potato Head 218. But Pete, anyway.
See, I have a regular name. It's my name.
My Instagram is a regular handle.
Do I hear music in the background?
Do you hear music in the background? I don't know why you hear music in the background. That'd be preposterous. Why would there be music in the background?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just going nuts.
Senile. You're getting old and senile, Pete. That's what it is.
Yeah, 22 years old. Definitely getting up there.
Old and senile.
Yeah, great music there.
Absolutely.
From Quiet Riot.
Yes. Quiet
Riot.
Riot.
Of course, Testament.
Yes, Quiet Riot, they have a really good sound. And as I mentioned, they were the first band classified as a metal band to actually reach #1 on the Billboard charts.
Right.
Which is a phenomenal feat, really is.
That's insane.
I mean, considering all the great names in the history of metal, you think about it.
Right.
That a band that not a lot of people know of,
yes.
Quiet Riot, shoots to the ranks and gets #1, surpassing names like Michael Jackson, I believe, on the list, which was
wow.
Yeah, quite a feat. This can all be seen in Heavy: The Story of Metal, which is a 4-part series put up on VH1 about 8 years ago.
Don't ask me.
It was a really good documentary. It's a 4-part documentary. It talks about the origins, the new wave of British heavy metal in the 70s, hair metal in the 80s, and then the Metallica wave, the thrash metal, Guns N' Roses, and a new metal wave afterwards. And as I was telling Pete during the break, the guitarist in that song was actually Randy Rhoads, who would go on to famously play with Ozzy Osbourne for 2 records, of course, Blizzard of Oz and Diary of a Madman.
I love that album name.
Blizzard of Oz and Diary
great.
of a Madman. Of course, playing the riff to the classic Crazy Train. Everyone, who's a metalhead knows Crazy Train and likely loves Crazy Train, even if it's a little overplayed. And of course, songs like Diary of a Madman, Mr. Crowley. Really, really good stuff. But Pete, I believe he's looking around.
I'm sorry, a light just went on in here, and I don't know why.
It's the ghost of Randy Rhoads.
Okay, listen. I may be going insane, but a light definitely just kicked on for some reason, and I don't know why.
I think the light bulb went off in your head.
I don't have one in my... I don't have a light bulb at all, okay? I don't get ideas, all right? I just stumble...
The tungsten in your bulb burned out a long time ago.
Sure.
But now, Pete, I do believe before the first musical interlude that I asked you a question.
That I don't have the answer for.
The question that I asked Pete was that Quiet Riot was the first metal band to reach #1 on the Billboard charts with their album Metal Health. What band became the first metal band to actually debut on the charts at #1? And bonus points if you can name the album.
Can I get 3 tries?
I'll give you 3 tries, and the hint I gave you again was that the name of the album is identical to the name of one of the songs.
There's a title track.
Yes, and I'll give you an even better hint than that.
Oh!
I'll give you another hint.
2 for 1.
Because I like you that much.
Oh, that's great.
The name of the frontman of this band is 2/3 of the name of a classical composer.
What?
The frontman of this band, his first name, last name, is identical to the 2/3 of a famous classical composer.
David Lee Roth. No.
Is that your first guess?
No.
No. Not a bad guess, though.
All right. I'm really horrible with band member names and stuff, especially when it comes to classic rock. I'm just gonna go Megadeth?
It's not Megadeth.
Ah, jeez. Motorhead.
Is not Motorhead. Do you want one more hint?
Sure. Why not?
Okay. Let's see, what would be the hint that I could give?
The guy has hair. Oh, yeah, thank
Well, yeah. He doesn't have long blonde hair, but no, it's not the hint.
you. Long blonde hair.
Okay. On the long-awaited Guns N' Roses album Chinese Democracy,
I'm
this
listening.
frontman provides vocals or partial vocals to one of the songs. He's a guest singer on one of the songs. Do you want a final hint?
I'm just gonna guess. Judas Priest.
No. Wah, wah, wah.
I give up.
The answer is Skid Row.
Yeah, I
Skid Row, but hold on, I've played 18 in Life before, and last week I played Youth Gone Wild.
wait. Slave to the Grind.
Yeah.
Ah, I didn't know the band,
Yes.
but that's a good song. Hailstorm covers that.
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
Didn't know that. Yes.
I have it on my iPod.
The album Slave to the Grind by heavy metal band Skid Row became the first metal album to debut on the U.S. Billboard charts at #1. Yes.
Well, congratulations for me for getting it after all the hints and he said Skid Row. Once you said 18 in Life, I knew that the same band. I forgot that
Right.
did.
That's not
Slave
the right
to
album,
Grind.
though. Different album. Because the Slave...
okay, I got it. But
Just saying.
I'm just
But yes.
I'm just saying when you
Yes.
said that, I knew they did Slave to
Yes.
the Grind as well. So I said, oh, click.
Click. That's what
It's,
happens,
it's
folks.
the non-existent light bulb in my head clicking on and off because
When-
there's a
when-
short somewhere.
When Pete finally comes to, you hear a click.
You literally hear a click. It's my knee probably snapping out of proportion.
Because your knees don't bend.
My knee, yeah. Apparently my knees don't bend. I walk like I have a limp.
Right.
I don't know why. Yeah.
Now, when we return from our second set, Pete, I believe you said you had a story.
I
you
have
wanted
a
to tell.
story.
He's got a story. This kid's got stories.
I don't know if it's a story, more it was just an encounter or just in general, just funny.
Quirky observations, shall
Oh,
we say?
it's funny. So I'm walking down from Ryan Library. If anyone doesn't know where Ryan Library is, it's at the entrance of Iona College. When you first pull in off of North Ave, when you make the left or you make the right, and you go, you can.
He's
go
not
reverse.
a cartographer, ladies and gentlemen.
You
We're
can go.
going.
You can go reverse if you want to. I mean, hey. If you go past the security desk, you just go from the Ryan Library. It goes all the way down to the parking garage. So I'm walking from Ryan Library to hear LaPenta to do the show. And I'm walking and I'm just hanging out. And all of a sudden I hear just like running. You know how when you hear people running?
Like pitter
Just like
patter, pitter patter, pitter patter.
Yeah, exactly. So it wasn't really pitter patter. They weren't saying that out loud, but I could imagine them doing so. So there's like 4 guys just running after each other. I'm like, okay.
Tag your it.
It's a little. Wait. You hit the nail on the head. Okay. They were playing tag.
All right.
They were playing tag. Grown young adults, 19
Life.
to 22. 18 to 22 years old. These guys are running after each other, going tag your hit, and they're doing the like, oh no backsies, and I can hear them, and I'm like, you are grown men. You're playing tag on a college campus. Tag.
Did security say anything?
I'm sure security was in on it.
That's one senior prank, I'll tell you.
It wasn't. I don't even think it was a prank. I think they literally were playing tag, and they were enjoying it. The guy was like, "Oh, not to throw him on the bus." The guy's like, "Oh, if we get the Spellman before you, we beat you." What? Is that what happens in college? Playing tag?
And they were sober.
And they were folks. We do not condone drinking to the point of drunk, but this was sober, folks. Sober.
As in level-headed.
20-year-olds
Clear-minded.
playing tag on a college campus. Mind you, it's not the biggest college campus, but they were playing tag nonetheless.
Move the world, ladies and gentlemen.
One tag at a time.
Yes. Moving the world, one 5-year-old game at a time. So we're going to move on to the next set in the classic music.
I hope you guys enjoyed the story.
I enjoyed it, Peter.
Did you?
I did.
Thank you.
I did. You're welcome. We're going to hear from Black Sabbath.
Full Metal Attack.
Full Metal Attack. We're going to hear from Black Sabbath off the Master of Reality album, and then we're going to hear from Saxon, a band who I have really been getting into recently.
I can't.
Why?
You.
What's wrong with Saxon?
I miss the old Van Halen songs you played that no one knew. Now it's just bands that no one knows.
But for any of you who are listening on Ustream.com, or for any of you who are listening upstairs in La Penta, you're really gonna like the song I play, the second song I play. But here we go. We're gonna kick things off right now.
You guys are really gonna like the song. Oh, okay, we're going.
We are going. The legendary Black Sabbath, the godfathers of heavy metal. This is
I like that.
Children of the Grave on Full Metal Attack.